This is the new Avatr 07L, and right away the studio backdrop calls it a premium flagship SUV. The key fob feels solid in the hand. Move closer to the car and the bodywork reads clean, modern, and unmistakably upmarket. That badge on the wall sets the tone for everything that follows. Up at the side mirror, that little pod is doing a lot of work. It houses the integrated ADAS camera. Down on the front fender, the indicator strip pulses green when the system is away. The charge port door swings open on its own, and the connector drops in with a confident click. The surrounding panel sits perfectly flush once everything closes back up. Once the flap is closed, the whole front quarter panel returns to a smooth, seamless surface. Avatr has clearly paid attention to fit and finish here. Around to the wheels, and these are serious. Continental 265/40 are 22 tires wrapped around a large alloy wheel. The gloss black and bright machine finish gives the car real presence. Look closer through the spokes, and the red brake caliper shows itself off, which is a nice touch on a flagship SUV. Big rotor, big caliper, and the wheel itself looks properly premium. The flush door handle pops out, and the door swings open to reveal a completely frameless window. Just above the glass, you can see the Qinshuan ADS badge, the co-driver assistance system from Huawei. The Qinshuan etched glass is a subtle but smart way to badge the ADAS hardware. It signals Huawei co-driver tech without screaming about it. Now we are in the driver's seat, and the first thing you notice is the red leather yoke-style steering wheel with metal accents. Behind it sits a widescreen bar running across the dashboard. The thumb operates the right scroll wheel on the spoke, and it feels precise and well-damped. The interface responds cleanly to each click. The left stalk carries the wiper settings, printed neatly in white on gloss black. HI, LO, Auto 2, Auto 1, off. Nothing fancy, just clear and easy to read. The A-pillar speaker is a Huawei sound unit with a concentric circle grille tucked right into the cabin corner. The audio system branding is everywhere you look. Move to the door panel, and you get the usual window switches plus the electronic release button. The metal accents here tie back to the steering wheel nicely. Dim the cabin to night, and the purple ambient strip lights the dashboard and footwell. The wireless charging pad glows green in the center console, with the Avatr logo right in the middle. Wide view across the front cabin, and the big central screen is showing a crisp 3D vehicle model. Above it sits the slim HVAC bar, and on the column is the gear selector with R, N, D. Front door panel close-up. That chrome finish button is the electronic release, and pulling the outside handle shows the flush unit popping out cleanly. It is a satisfying mechanical motion. Drop a phone on the wireless charging pad, and it locks in fast. The display shows 13% battery and 50 W max charging. Next to it, the cup holder easily swallows a bottle of water. The center console fridge drawer slides open to reveal a refrigerated compartment. On the central screen, the onboard refrigerator panel shows the current temperature of 50 degrees plus a timer control. Front passenger headrest comes off with a magnetic mount, then snaps straight back into place. Very easy to live with. The seat menu on screen shows heating, ventilation, massage, and zero gravity. Drill into the massage submenu and you get 4 selectable modes: wave, cat step, snake, and butterfly. Plenty of ways to relax on a long drive, and the layout is very clean. Close-up of the perforated leather seat cushion, and you can see how the perforation density changes across the bolsters. Up top, the streaming-style interior rearview mirror and the sliding vanity mirror cover. Higher pressure display on the cluster reads 2.6 bar on the front axle and 2.5 bar on the rear. Down at the lower center console, you get USB-A, USB-C, and a Type-C charging in. Footwell shot. The brake pedal sits nicely in the suede-lined footwell, with the ambient strip glowing softly. The central screen now shows the Huawei ADS interface, complete with the friendly blue. The driver's left scroll wheel adjusts the steering column, and the screen widget changes to a steering wheel adjustment panel. Smart, intuitive, and you do not have to take your eyes off the road. Step outside and the front face is properly sharp. Slim LED headlamp signature, a clean hood crease. The styling up front looks confident and modern. Pop the front trunk, and the lid lifts to reveal a storage well lined with a rubber seal. The frunk is not enormous, but it is properly packaged. A quick tape measure across the frunk, and it reads 35 centimeters wide. Not huge, but useful for cables and small bags. The washer fluid cap is blue and easy to spot for refills. Close the frunk from the outside, and the panel lines sit perfectly flat. Open the front door again, and the frameless glass continues to look great in profile. Front door panel is clean, with the window switches and the electronic release button right where you expect them. Move to the rear door panel, and you get dual Huawei sound speakers plus matching trim detail. Reach into the rear seat back pocket, and there is plenty of room for a tablet or a magazine. The rear AC vent sits on the back of the front center console, with chrome adjustment tabs that feel properly premium. A rear passenger taps the massage and heating touch panel on the back of the console. From the rear seat perspective, the legroom looks genuinely generous, and the full-width dashboard reads like a real lounge. Front passenger seat can fold all the way down into the zero-gravity position, visible through the open rear door. Touch the perforated leather rear seat backrest, and the material feels thick, soft. Up on the roof, the rear grab handle and SOS reading light panel sit cleanly in the headliner. The red seat belt pulls out smoothly across the perforated rear seat cushion. Tail lamps on, and the rear three-quarter view shows the Avatr 07L badge, the full-width light bar, and the slim tail lamp signature. Move to the back, and the powered tailgate opens up. Inside the cargo area, the second-row seatbacks stay upright, and the floor is flat and clean. Pull up the cargo floor divider, and there is a useful underfloor storage compartment hidden beneath. A tape measure across the cargo floor shows 130 centimeters of depth, a proper family trip-sized boot. On the sidewall, the 12V outlet and cabin light are exactly where you need them. Night falls on the car, and the illuminated Avatr sill plate lights up as the door opens. In the back, the reclined rear seats meet the rear entertainment screen, with purple ambient light wrapping the whole cabin.